In today's video, I'm going to show you how I'm cooking supper and finishing my work at the same time. And I'm making this video because I don't think business owners understand how much you can do with the AI. So let me show you. So I'm going to cook some supper right now. Pretty simple. And what I'm doing right now is I have a dashboard open here. Let me pull this open fully. So I've been building a dashboard, and this dashboard is going to be an engine for me to manage all my clients from one single dashboard. So just to give you a quick example, I built this in about 2 hours. It's connected to SE ranking. Here, let me show you that. SE ranking, it's connected to our Cosmo sheet, and I'm not finished this yet, so that's why it's not done. But you can see it'll bring up recommendations, and it'll even show the keywords that we're ranking for. So in today's video, I'm gonna cook supper, and as you can see, I'm using an app. It's called Whisper Flow. I can actually use this button here on my computer, this little FN button. Now, give me an option for every single account. Deep dive and find the gaps in the SEO. Use SE ranking to find this information, and then also give me a list of 10 other things that I should be thinking to implement because you're an AI agent. Boom, so you see how it just appeared? I'm gonna click enter. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab some butter. I'm gonna cook up these sausages while this thing is literally thinking. It's running and working on the command as we speak. You see, this is showing us, hey, the agent has access to this info. It's using this dashboard here, right? It's just unreal. So, see, a huge problem a lot of people are having is they don't have enough time in the day. But the same people who don't have enough time in the day also for some reason aren't using AI. They're afraid of it. And they're not even willing to spend the time to jump on a free trial and see what it can actually do. So basically, Claude Cowork is your assistant. So here's the difference between Claude Cowork and Manus AI from my experience so far. Claude is absolutely the best, and it's game changer, and you hardly have to spend any time setting it up. Hardly any time at all. You just tell it what you want the outcome to be. It's not like ChatGPT. You just tell it the outcome and it gives it to you. There's different use cases for every single AI in the game. But at the end of the day, these ones are necessary. You literally need these. I literally don't know how to tell people they need it in a more polite way, because a lot of people are scared of it. They're like, I can't do my job, when it's like, you haven't even tried it. You don't even know. You can train it to do anything, right? So, see, the only thing the AI can't genuinely do right now, as it seems, is I just can't do the cooking for us. The AI can order skip for us. It can do all that, no problem. So, it's just manual labor that you cannot do. And see, here's one cool perspective also with AI, is before we run a marketing agency, and so we help companies build their website, their branding, their paid ads, the back-end CRM. We just work with home builders. But here's the thing. The barrier for somebody to build a website, they could build it on Wix, Squarespace, or something else. It looked pretty standard. It didn't look that good. And then maybe some had it on WordPress, but a lot of people have very subpar work when the barrier to get that actual projects done is only 10 or 20 hours. And the biggest problem that I'm seeing is that these people only have to spend 10 or 20 hours and they can't get it done. And so AI agents are way smarter, but here's the only problem that AI agents create. AI agents is like an intern. First, you got to train the intern and tell it everything. You give it all the things that you know to make that person successful. And the AI needs that information. You need to train the AI. And to have an AI trained, you're going to have to spend hundreds of hours to make it correctly, to make sure that it knows your processes, right? But then you're also limited by the actual cost of the credits that it actually costs the companies, if that makes sense. So the credits cost money. If you're using Claude, it's going to cost you usage and credits, and it doesn't matter what platform you use, it's going to cost these credits. And so then you want to figure out how cheap can you make these credits? Because if you can make them really affordable for your company, then that's the best thing. But how do you make it more affordable? You need to have your bot programmed so that you're not running in circles, always having to repeat yourself and tell the information over and over. It's the same way that if you tell somebody how to do something and they do it 10 times, they'll probably be able to do it pretty quick. Don't have to tell them nothing. But if you hire somebody new, you have to tell them, you have to train them, and you have to show them the process 5 or 10 times. And so it's the same with these agents. And so the more that you have the agents trained, the more cheap the credits become, because it doesn't have to think as hard. It has the information in its head already. You know what I mean? It's found the process. You've given it the process. And so that's the piece of AI that most people are going to come to. But in order, AI works amazing. And for the most part, you don't even need a professional to do most of the things. But see, here's the thing. AI can do all the work, but then it's still the same philosophy still comes together. You still need a professional to make sure everything's 100% working. And what I'm seeing now is I'm seeing companies run their ad campaigns, and they run them so bad. And they don't even know what they're looking for, but the AI set it up. But then the AI, it's only as good as its teacher or its prompt or its manager, right? Which is you. And so you need to make sure that you have these things dialed in, because I'm seeing a lot of people think they can do it themselves, and then they put themselves in a terrible situation. And so our clients, we're helping them stay up to date with AI, but there's a lot of companies who aren't staying up to date. And how do you ask home builder marketer keeps their clients up to date? It's because we're using it to make our clients succeed every single day. So while I was doing that, now you can see what it actually has been doing. So here's the thing. Go to claude.com, download it, use it. Go to manus.ai and use it. Claude is going to be really good for brain for your company. It's really good for almost everything. Use Manus for creative. Meta owns it, so it's a great place to manage your ads and get reporting on your ads and stay up to date on what's going on. And then look, you can sit back, you can prompt your Claude, you can prompt your Manus, and it will do 80 to 90% of what a human could do. I keep making these videos promoting why people should use it. And look, we're going to look back in 10 years and you're going to be like, darn, I should have used it faster. Because we're building at a 100x rate right now. We have a 29-person team and we're all using it when the average person isn't even using it. I just got on a call with a business owner who's spending all his time struggling on his computer. I showed him Claude and I showed him Manus, and boom, he was pumped. Why? Because he was struggling to execute on deliverables for his own company. And then he just tells the AI the outcome and it gives it to him. So this video is the last video I'm going to make to tell you you need to use AI. My wife hates AI, but maybe she just doesn't know how much it can do yet. It could probably even do the online shopping for her. Hey, I'm working hard to stay consistent, so I apologize to anybody who's being the best and watching these videos when maybe I could work on my storyline, I could work on so many things, but my 1% is happening. I'm making vlogs every single day, I'm making videos every day, and I'm not gonna skip an upload. So please like this video, subscribe, because hey, you never know. You might miss the next video that might make you $10,000 more. Or if I could save you $10,000 in time, then you should definitely subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.